Salute, salute, salute. It's your boy Gamo Kiyosuke back with another one to break down the Knicks versus the Lakers in the Summer League. The Knicks won 91 to 82 in a highly contested battle, especially in the second half. Gonna get to it, man. The Knicks came out fairly solid defensively, playing the passing lanes, aggressive, double teaming, hedging off the picks and the screens. Knicks looked really good defensively to start the game, but the show was ran by two guys. Immanuel Quickley and Miles McBride combined for 47 points tonight. Immanuel Quickley, 25 points. Miles McBride, on the other hand, had 22 points. I thought Immanuel Quickley did a really good job. Again, people say he's not a point guard, but he did his thing regarding court awareness, being able to kick out to guys like Obi off the dribble, drive penetration, be able to draw the defenses in to kick it out to the guys open on the perimeter. I thought he did a good job, especially in that fourth quarter of commanding the offense, making sure that McBride was spaced out a little bit further so when he drives to the basket, he can kick it out to the perimeter guy who'll be a little bit more open because that defensive assignment crept in. Immanuel Quickley, even though today he did try to pull off that foul from the corner three, which I thought was ill-advised. Again, with the new rules of the NBA, he has to adapt. But again, he went to the line, shooting 10 for 10 at the line. He only made 1 3, 1 for 6 tonight, and still ended up with 25 points. I thought the rest of his game was really solid. Guy who had 7 assists. His court awareness was solid. Even the other fouls that he drew were within the rhythm of the offense, where he wasn't trying to force too much, was able to get good leverage. I saw a play where he actually was in the paint against a defender from the Lakers. I can't remember. He actually used his strength, kind of body him to finish at the paint or at the cup, excuse me. I thought it was really solid by Quickley. Say what you want. And I'm not the one to say that he's a point guard or anything. Still think he's a combo guard, but give me a combo guard who has Philly solid court awareness. I'll take that any day of the week. So again, a really solid game by Quickley. Miles McBride, my son, the one I've been telling everybody about. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about. Guy had 22.7 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from 3. Again, this is a guy who was an excellent catch and shoot scorer, had 7 rebounds as well, and 5 assists. He had some really good assists. He had that 1 assist early where it was to a cutting Sims, a play that I've seen guys like DSJ not be able to make because they can't thread it through the needle. And again, today was excellent by Miles McBride to make those passes. He made a nice pass to Obi. Obi was cutting across to get into the low post against a smaller player. And Obi was able to finish with the turnaround spin move, throw it off the backboard for the layup. But again, Miles McBride, sneaky court awareness. The defensive. He can play you, man, up top on the perimeter. He can hound you. He can play the passing lanes. Just overall smart guy. Even in the beginning of the game, we had those outlet passes out to Obi. He's always looking up for the open man. Selfless player. Absolute dog. Can shoot. Hit the mid-range shot. Today, obviously, showed you to be able to hit the catch and shoot. Contested, uncontested. Has absolutely no blood in his veins. Absolute ice man cometh. Onto the guys. You also have the guys like Quentin Grimes, who again had 8 points today, 3 for 9 from the field, but 2 for 8 from 3. I thought that Grimes was really excellent on the boards. He had 9 rebounds, 2 assists. He never let the game or his defensive or his offensive struggles get to his head. Always active on the boards. But I'll say this about him: I think that the shot will fall. The form is there. He had a few attempts, about 3 attempts off the screens where he had an open shot. He just couldn't make them. Again, the shot is there. The form is there. I think maybe it might be jitters, nervousness, whatnot. Again, he does not have a real explosive step. So I would think that when he gets into the game, if the ball's in his hands, there'll be a lot of screens set to create some space for him. But he is not a guy who has a quick first step. So he will struggle in the NBA in that regard. So please, people, do not get mad at me. I know people say, oh, well, he did in high school. High school does not matter. He couldn't do it at Kansas. He couldn't do it in Houston. I think as a viable 3-and-D guy, he'll be able to showcase his ability and definitely be able to contribute. I just think that right now is learning period. It's the first 3 games of Summer League. So let's hold our horses on him being so-called draft bust. He's definitely not that. I would say defensively, he has to learn how to keep his feet a little bit more. Many times when he's sliding laterally, which he's done a decent job of, he jumps and he catches himself on fakes, especially the other 2 games. But this game wasn't as bad. He did have 2 personal fouls, but I would like to see him a little less handsy, a little bit more playing with the hips and not jumping for fakes as much. Jericho Sims didn't have the greatest of games, 7 points, but only 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He had 9 fouls. Obviously, summer league rules, you can go past the 6 foul limit. today. I thought that sometimes he allowed guys to drive on him and get leverage on their with their shoulders into his body, and he'd try to recover with his arms, or many times he'd use his physicality in the wrong way, where he's kind of bumping into the player as they're driving versus kind of giving them a little bit of leeway and then trying to block them at their apex or at the jump. But again, it's a learning curve. He also took a three today. I was really impressed. I know he missed a three, but he looked a lot better than some people on our team right now. And I know people might kill me. I'm not saying to Mitchell Robinson. I'm not saying anything of that nature yet. Get rid of him because Jericho Sims is there. Jericho Sims has showcased an ability to hit the little hook shot off the spin move, been able to showcase finishing at the rim. And one thing I'll say is that he loves to use his physicality down low. Despite the fact he only had 2 rebounds, it's always in the mix. You had guys, 2, 3 guys at a time, trying to box him out or trying to jump with him and impose themselves on him. And again, his physicality is an issue for other teams. OBI Toppin had a solid game, 17 points, but it was 6 for 17, 2 for 6. And I know people say 6 for 17 is a bad game. What I'll say is that he looked really comfortable shooting the outside shot. And again, he only made 2 threes. He's very comfortable shooting that shot. Attacking the basket, I would say this about OBI Toppin. Much, much more confident than last year. I'll say this: once he gets past his first level, sometimes he struggles with his second level, as if it's like, oh crap, I didn't know you were gonna be there. And so he'll try to. Some of his moves are still really raw in terms of finishing. He's not the most adept at finishing once he sees that second level of defense. I would like to see him take more floaters. I would like to see him take a little bit more mid ranges off the screens, or when he gets past his first man, if the help is coming there. Also like to see him be a little bit more aggressive to once he gets that step, try to yam it in if he has that step on them. But I would like for him to develop a little bit better court awareness once he's driving, once he gets past his first man. It can't be just trying to impose yourself because he's not that type of player where he could just impose his will once he's in the air, once he's in the air, and once the defender's meeting him. He's just not that type of player. So I'd definitely like to see OBI Toppin be a little bit more adept at the rim and also kick it out. He had one play where he was driving to the basket, and I believe it was Jericho Sims was wide open, wide open. If he just literally just makes a bounce pass, that's an easy finish for Jericho Sims. He didn't see him. I believe the shot was missed. Uh, but yeah, for OBI Toppin, I'd like to see him be a little bit more adept at the rim. Yeah, Rokas Joe Batis. I apologize for butchering the name. 8-year-old, 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field, but he had 2 nice threes. I believe they were catch and shoot threes. I remember in the corner, looked really nice, showing that little left he has. But I would say this: he does struggle trying to dribble in traffic. Definitely, he's only 18 years old, but definitely has something he has to work on in the future. But he's young. I don't even want to think about him too much. He'll be out there in Barcelona. Is a guy who'll probably be seen a lot of screens and pick and rolls come his way to get him that space. I would like to see him again exhibit a little bit better decision making once he's in traffic. Some other guys, Reed Travis, 4 points. He did hit a three. You had Wayne Selden who missed that yammy, 0 points. He missed that well, I don't say whitish open yammy. Other than that, not really much to report on. Again, the show was stolen by yours truly and Immanuel Quickley and Miles McBride. They put on a show. Miles McBride and Co will definitely be seeing an interesting matchup with Cade Cunningham in their next game. Miles McBride has definitely had some success against Cade Cunningham, so we'll see how he'll attack him. Cade Cunningham's a very savvy, smooth player. Knows how to get to his spots. Knows how to impose himself with his physicality when he needs to. But Miles McBride, on the other hand, will hound and harass you at the top of the key above the break, will not let you breathe, will play the passing lanes, stifle you until you look up and you only have 10 seconds to create a play, do something, run whatever scheme. So this would be an interesting matchup. But again, congratulations to Immanuel Quickley and Miles McBride for putting on a show tonight. It was beautiful. And I'll say this: Miles McBride better get some damn rotational minutes this season. I know Luca Badoza, that's cute. Get my son Miles McBride some rotational minutes. This is a Tom Thibodeau type of dog, a guy who can hit the catch and shoots. He did it really well in college. Shoot from outside, period. Has a mid-range shot, gets those spots in a smart manner. Doesn't try to do too much. He takes what the defense is giving him. And again, the defense. I mean, playing the passing lane, smart. The court awareness as well too on offense. This boy better see rotational minutes in the regular season. But guys, that's my breakdown of the video. I apologize for the sound quality. I am in a hotel and I don't have my good old equipment with me, so bear with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, please hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the dark notification bell so you get each and every notification for each and every video I put out. If you didn't like the video, tell me why you didn't like the video, what you want me to improve on, what I can improve on. But again, thank you guys for sticking with me. Love the summer league. You guys have to be out here next year with me. I'm out here right now, and it's probably some of the most exciting basketball I've seen in a while, outside of obviously the Knicks being in the playoffs this season. But it is just it's absolute bliss, man. I love the summer league. But until then, guys, peace, Lou. God bless. We out.